Hi friends, welcome back to my channel iQOO. In this video, I'm going to compare the navigation gesture buttons from the Realme UI 1.0 versus the Realme UI 3.0. Right now, as you can see, it's the Realme UI 1.0 which I did have in the Realme X device, and Realme UI 3.0 I did install in the Realme X and Max and plenty of other Realme phones at this moment. And what is the differences between the navigation bar buttons from the first generation of the Realme UI software versus the right now third generation of the Realme UI? That's what I'm going to demonstrate in this video, and what are the options which I did miss from the One UI versus the 3.0 UI. And first, let's get started with the options. Where let me go to the convenience tool and open the navigation bar buttons. And in the Realme UI, you can actually find the system navigation. The name has been changed. So first, select the virtual buttons. Okay. Right now, if you try to select the buttons in the Realme UI 3.0, you do get only two options. That's it. There is no other options here included. But in the Realme UI 1.0, this is what I call a really very useful feature, which is auto hide button. As you can see, there's a small option which has been enabled in the Realme UI 1.0, where you can actually select this option and there will be small dot. I'm not sure how many of the users do remember this kind of dot. So what it actually does is that, for example, when you try to open the Flipkart, and if you don't want to use these buttons anymore, then you can just press that button. So buttons will be automatically hidden. That's it. Now it becomes completely full screen experience. And whenever you want, you can actually just swipe it and you can actually get the buttons. As you can see, this is a full screen. So right now I'm not using any kind of gestures. As you can see, gestures doesn't work. Only the buttons will work. Auto hiding button. This is what I did like fantastic things in the Realme UI 1.0. I'm not sure why they did not include in the Realme UI 3.0 this kind of really useful feature, which I did like this kind of thing. But let me know in the comment section below, friends, what are your thoughts on this particular topic. Are you interested in this kind of auto hiding feature or not? And if you want buttons, just tap again on the small dot. You can actually get the physical buttons as well. This will give a really good experience well if you want to watch full screen anything, any application, and definitely you can immediately change to full screen. Instead of going to settings and changing everything, this is the fastest way to change to full screen gestures. That's what I did like in the Realme UI 1.0. Apart from that, we did not see any kind of huge difference, but let's go to the gestures. Let's see what's going on with the gestures. So right now in the gestures, there are two different options which are given. So swipe gestures from both sides, swipe up gestures. So if you use swipe up gestures, you can actually have different type of gestures which you need to learn. So this is quite another something, but right now there is no such kind of gestures present at this moment in the Realme UI 3.0. So let's move to the first topic is swipe gestures from both sides, which is pretty simple and pretty easy. So if you are long pressing, it will take you to the previous application. And if you try to press one time, it will go to the back menu. That's it. It's pretty straightforward. And same kind of thing also implemented in the Realme UI 3.0 as well. As you can see, switch to previous application. You can actually switch in this way to previous application as well. As you can see, same options, nothing much, but this is another extra feature which has been there in the Realme UI 1.0, which is called swipe up gestures. So you can actually learn. So swipe up to go back to the home page from this side, from middle go to the home page, and I think swipe back, just go back. This is what the back menu, and swipe up and hold for the recent task. So this is how it is, friends, and let me show you exactly how it works. So I'm trying to go to the Play Store, and if I need to go back to the menu, you can actually swipe from left side. The side gesture doesn't work. The side gestures doesn't work at this moment. They don't work. Only these gestures work. So these are different kind of gestures and quite confusing. I don't think confusing. Maybe it might be useful for some of the users. So these are the different gestures which has been included. So swipe on the right to go back to the back page, and all the multitasking, and this for the home screen in this way. So this is also another different kind of gestures, and later the Realme did disable this swipe up gestures and did include only two gestures in other UIs. So that's it, friends. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more updates, and this is a quick system navigation gesture comparison between this both Realme UI 1.0 versus Realme UI 3.0. Meanwhile, signing off until then, stay tuned for more updates. Bye.